then I guess I'll pick up the quiver and see if there's anything about it.
Okay, so you're taking a look at the quiver.
Yeah.
And Leopold, what are you doing?
Trying to stand guard and look for signs of any sort of monsters or violent, aggressor, any dangers of that nature.
So you're taking a guard out. Are you trying to keep a lookout? How are you doing that? Where would you position yourself in the room?
So, is this room have another door or passage, or just the way we came in?
It does. Hold on, let me reveal it real quick. Sorry, that's my bad.
Oh, it's at the. Oh,
so
where's the trash? And where's the? Oh, sorry.
There's a lot of trash all about, like strewn all about this place. But like I said, there's a couple benches here. Like they're worn and old, and they don't look like they would probably support your weight anymore. But like I said, leaning up against basically the side of it is that like old quiver there. But let me get back to Leopold. Where would you be positioning? Like in the middle of the room, or are you looking out the front?
The closest bench to the passage, not the way we came. The passage, if we wanted to proceed deeper, and looking down that way for anything that might be deeper inside this.
Okay. You don't have night vision.
He does not, but that doesn't mean he can't look, and he can't be there being like a watchman. That's for sure.
If it gets close enough, I'll see it. You have a lantern on.
Yeah, fair enough. All
right. So let me start resolving some of this. So let's take a look here. Let me do some rolling. And why can't I find my GM dice? There we go. All right. So, Oakenshield, you're walking around the passageway. You're kind of feeling around, looking for anything that's unusual, any sliding basically passages or something, anything like that. You definitely know that you're going uphill. That's something that you kind of can determine. So you're going up a slope and higher into the Box Canyon range. The other thing you kind of get with your looking around, odds are this wasn't constructed by dwarves, but it has a lot of elements of dwarven construction. Okay. So it's not up to what you would call dwarven standards, but there's like, that's like the way that dwarves construct buttresses and things like that to keep the ceiling up. That's their type of design and things like that. So you can kind of make what you want of that, but it has some reminiscence of dwarves, but it's really not up to dwarven specs on quality. Like things like you can see some of the chisel marks that are in the wall. So a dwarf wouldn't do that. They would polish that down so you don't see the chisel marks.
Basically, it's dwarven design, but not good dwarven quality.
That would be it.
Okay.
So
we did. Arnie does want to explain that we ran into goblins before.
You did run into goblins before. That is something you did do. So you could be on the lookout for those.
And we ran into centipedes. Wait a second. Remember those lizard people?
Yeah.
Did they run the way we needed to go?
No. I think they went the opposite direction.
They ran in two different directions.
Yeah, they went in two different directions. So
All right.
the so going through like all the like the trash and the leaves and everything around here and stuff like that and the debris. There's not much here. There's little bits. It looks like Arnie. It looks like people might have used this as a resting spot, but no one made like permanent. This as their like permanent location. So they would have, they might have camped here for a night or two or something, and it looks inconsistent in the type of people that were here. You might find little like debris basically that like that's some halfling, that's what they smoke, that's a little bit of the ash, or that right there that looks like the type of flint and steel that you might see that humans use from Bogtown and stuff like that. So there's different types of things look like they might have camped in here.
Does Arnie notice anything useful?
No, nothing of use. It's just it's things people would discard on like a campsite.
So all I'm hearing from this is that we are all evil, we are being called by the One Ring, and we are following the path of the Order of the Ring.
Arnie does not disagree with the fact that he's evil, but he doesn't disagree. I don't know.
So
I don't know about the ring.
Horace, you find you're looking over the quiver. You're not an expert in archery because you don't use bows. So you're just looking at like the arrows. They look like arrows to you.
Anyone here use bows?
No, crossbows are way better.
I guess I can
Arnie will
hold
take
on to these
Okay.
for when someone gets a bow.
Okay. So you have 18 rusty arrows.
Where do I put those? In equipment?
Yeah,
Like
I'd put that in your equipment.
In the gear? Okay.
Just add a new gear. And Leopold. So as you're standing there, Leopold, and everyone's doing their thing, from down the hallway, you hear a noise. It's like and it's almost like a hissing and a whimper.
Snake people?
So I, as everyone's kind of finishing up what they're doing, try to wave them over to where I am positioned near the hallway.
Okay.
And like point to my ear and point down the hall.
So I just kind of slowly walk over to where he is.
Okay. So your dwarven eyes look in, and you can't see anything in particular, but it definitely opens up into another room.
I'm gonna slowly step over and shine my lantern in to where he's pointing.
Okay, so if you step to like right up to the edge of the hallway, like right there,
Mm-hmm.
and you shine the lantern down, it's going to go a little bit down. So it's going to go like that. You see it starts opening up into a room, but you definitely don't see anything in particular. You hear like the slight sound of scuttling, like something like moving across like a stone floor.
Oh, I hate that. Why did we go into this horror place?
Can I ready my crossbow?
You can have your crossbow on the ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my sling readied.
Okay.
Do you guys want to start moving in, or do we have anything else here to check?
Should I
Um,
say something first?
Sure.
I have a question. Do I need two hands to operate the crossbow?
Yes, crossbows are two-handed weapons.
Okay, I can't like prop it on my shield and have my shield going forward.
I'll say you can, but if you fire it, I'm going to give you a -2 penalty if you're not, bracing it with two hands.
Fair.
Hey, Oakenshield, try and speak Goblin down the hall and see if you can communicate. Say, hey guys, come out. We're coming up.
Arnie, that was specifically the sound of scuttling. And no goblin I know scuttles. The things I know scuttle are insects. Large insects.
So, I would kind of say in each language I know, kind of like, is anybody there? We mean no home.
Okay. So you guys are trying to spout off some stuff and communicate with it.
Ciao.
So you kind of rattle off the 4 or 5 languages you know, and you're like, "Hey, are you there? Is someone there? Hey."
Work towards the ceiling.
And all you get is echoes. Echo, echo, echo.
Okay, then I will take one of my torches, light it,
Okay.
and kind of toss it down all the way. All the way I can throw it to.
Okay, that's fine. That's not a difficult endeavor. So you're going to reveal the room. So you don't see anything in there that's you definitely hear scuttling, and it's coming from probably hold on, I gotta do that. It's probably coming from this corner. That's why you can't see it. It's not that there's not enough light. It's that it's at an angle where you can't see it. And you see debris there. There was a door there, and it's been destroyed.
Okay.
Try and peek around. Try and see what it is, but not like don't move too close.
You might want to
Hold
take
on.
out your shield.
That's something very specific. Like, Arnie, are you going to move silently up there to try to peek around the corner?
I think I would like to hide in shadows.
Well, hiding, you can't move.
Right.
If you're hidden, you're not moving. If you're moving,
let's move in shadows. Let's move in shadows to
move silently.
Yeah.
You're going to try to move silently.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to roll that for you because I know what your skill is. Because
how does Arnie have like good sneaking skills? He's a half orc.
Because that's exactly what he is. It's because he's a half orc.
Wait, half orcs have good sneak skills?
That's exactly right. All right, so Arnie, you managed to go up there. Let me move. I'm going to move the party up to right around here because that's kind of closer to where you're at. It's not as aligned as I would like it, but you're right there on that thing. Arnie, you're moving up to that corner. As he's moving, you guys can hear the slight jangling of his chainmail. But you're still moving quietly, Arnie, and you peek around the corner, and you see a raccoon there. It's a relatively big raccoon, like the size of a small dog, but it's foaming at the mouth. and it's
Rabbit
like,
raccoon.
and it's like there. It doesn't see you, or it doesn't hear you, and it's just sitting there, and it's kind of like it looks a little dazed, but yeah, it's got like large amounts of foam in its mouth.
What is it?
It's a raccoon.
It's a rabid raccoon.
Yeah.
You want to know something interesting about rabies, actually?
No. After the game, I would love to know that.
Okay.
So, what are we doing at this point?
We don't know
Hold
about
on.
it, right?
I'm gonna ask Arnie. What are you doing, Arnie? Because you're the man with a plan right now.
Arnie would like to continue to move silently. Maybe get a little closer for a backstab.
Okay, you can.
Hang on. Arnie
can-
does not want rabies.
You can.
Let's wait for the crew to get a little closer. I'll explain to them. Arnie will explain to them what is going on.
You can backstab, and I put that in quotes, with a crossbow. If you have a missile weapon, you could throw a knife at it if you wanted, and that would be a backstab because it doesn't know you're there.
Chucks a polearm at it.
Yeah, could Arnie do that?
I'm talking chucking a polearm is going to be a huge negative. I'm talking they're not designed to be chucked, so
Like
to
a
speak.
spear.
That's true. Arnie does not necessarily have any thing except for the acid spit.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah, Arnie would like to wait.
Okay, what are you doing? Are you calling everyone up?
Could sneak back to us.
Yeah, Arnie's sneaking back.
Okay, you come back. What are you telling them?
There's a rabid raccoon around the corner.
I hate that one so much. Are you sure it's rabid?
It's foaming at the mouth, but let's just go take it out.
I honestly would not like to get close to that thing.
We got ranged weapons.
Yeah,
If it does get close, Arnie has a polearm to keep it away. So.
but I've seen rabid dogs take swords to their backs and still keep coming.
Okay.
Leopold, when he hears raccoon, puts his shield away
Okay.
and says, "Well, we should put it out of its misery."
I'm with what's your name?
Leopold.
I'm with Leopold.
Okay. Leopold, you gonna go put it out of its misery?
Yeah, I can. If I step around the corner, I can see it, right?
Yeah. It looks like what it looks like from your experience. Like it came here to die. Like, you know what I mean? When animals like go and find a place to die, like it's rabid and just not looking good.
Yeah. Well, I don't want it to attack one of us, so I'll hasten its wishes.
Okay.
my
I'm
crossbow.
not even gonna make you roll. I'm talking. It's not in good shape. So you just you give it a good throat shot so it dies quick. So you as mercifully as you can with a medieval weapon, kill it. So it, and I'm gonna assume the party moves up a little bit. So yeah, the raccoon's there. It's now dead. And
that consumes one of my bolts.
You can get it back. I'm talking.
Okay.
It's in battle, like when you're firing them at like armor, and a bolt might break. Possibly, you could lose it by missing a shot, and it just goes and you can't find it anymore. Or you miss and it hits a stone wall and shatters. When you fire it into a raccoon, you can just pull it out of the raccoon.
Arnie wants to grab the raccoon.
Okay.
We're not eating the raccoon, and I would suggest against it since I think blood contact can spread rabies.
I have 3 sacks.
Okay, so you're gonna put the raccoon in a sack.
It looks like I have a large sack.
Okay. You've got a raccoon, and you've got a dead rabid raccoon in a sack. So it's pretty
Awesome
much
treasure.
bare walls, bare everything. It's a little bit more. There's more signs, basically, of adventurers camping here. So there's like some expended torches. There's really, really rusted out iron spikes on the floor. There's about 10 feet of frayed rope that's here. So that's pretty much where you're at with it.
Can I pick up those iron spikes and frayed rope?
You can.
So, okay. Yeah.
And then I
want
assume you're looking around. So if you're shining the light and kind of like looking around, you see that you have two different hallways in front of you. And in case it's not apparent, this one is actually a whatchamacallit, like a T-junction. Or maybe, yeah, sort of. It's got a hallway that branches off of it.
And does this have some sort of like door or defined archway? Like
it was a door, but it's been kicked in.
Okay.
So it's a destroyed door. And it looks like it was kicked in, but it looks like it was kicked in a while ago. Like the debris on the ground has a lot of like dust on it, and the dust hasn't been disturbed.
So let's go in this room right here.
Which one? Where? I'm sorry, I didn't see that. So you're gonna start going down that hallway?
Well, I want to kind of go toward kind of door and kind of like say, hey, like let's go down this way.
Okay.
How many of those spikes did I pick up?
Let's roll. 5. Put rusty iron spikes because they are not good spikes.
Yeah.
And frayed 10-foot rope.
They could still be melted down, though.
They'd have to be scrubbed and everything, but yes, it is possible.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you guys gonna head down this hallway? This one?
You guys wanna?
Sure.
Okay.
Because we still do need to see what that engine is. Oh wait, could I use turn undead on whatever it is if it's a machine?
Possibly.
Okay.
We're kind of playing fast and loose with your forge cleric here because I'm just kind of, for lack of a better term, I'm forging my own way on it to make it so you have some interesting kind of cool forge powers. But we'll cross that beast when it happens. All right, so you guys are stepping in and you're going down the hall. I'm going to stop you when you get to here because you're at a door, and then also you can look down the hallway and you can see that there are 2 other doors.
I'm assuming it's that one and that one.
Yeah, there's like 3 doors in total here. You're standing next to one, and then there's 2 down the hallway.
Leopold's gonna try the door that we're next to. Try to see if it has like a doorknob on it.
It does, but it's locked. Or sorry, it's not locked. It's stuck. That is the technical term. Locked and stuck are 2 different things in this. It is a stuck door for 12.
So look around, and point to the door and say, "Shall we?"
Hey, Arnie, you want to use my crowbar and open it up?
Of course, I would love to add another door to my collection.
Okay, so
Oh, crowbar, good idea.
crowbarring. So
Yeah.
crowbar gives you +1 to your attempt to pop a door open because it's always
Yeah,
useful to
and I'm
have a crowbar. I think Arnie, you already have a 4 and 6 chance. You can go ahead and roll it. You have your open door skill.
Yeah, and I'm giving him a crowbar, which does what to it?
Gives him a +1.
Ah, alright.
That's character sheet under.
Right under your stats, there should be one should be an open door.
Open stuck door. Wait, what is his open stuck door?
I see it.
Is it 4?
I believe so. Yep.
I have the same chance. Oh my god! Wow.
Or he might have a 5. Like he's
I have
he's got a
5.
plus. Yeah, he's got a 5 because he's got +3. So if you have a 6 in a skill, you can only fail it if you roll a 6 and then roll a 6 again. So it's almost impossible for you to not get those stuck doors open. All right, so you pop yourself a stuck door, and you go ahead and reveal this area.
That's number 5. 5 doors total.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so this actually looks like it used to be an old living quarters. So you actually see strung up the tatters of a hammock, a relatively cheap hammock. So it's made out of like canvas or a cheap material, a cheap cloth. There's some cubby holes in the wall where you would store little knickknacks and little items and stuff like that. And there is a rotting table that's like on its side.
Arnie would like
Leopold's
to
gonna-
search for treasure.
What exactly are you doing to search for treasure?
Let's go and check out the hammock.
All right, so you're taking a look at the hammock. Anyone else doing anything? You got 10 minutes that you're, in essence, going to be spending like looking around the room and stuff like that.
What did you say about knickknacks everywhere?
It's like there was cubby holes on the wall where you could put like little knickknacks or your car keys or something like that. Your medieval equivalent. They're bare.
Are they?
But they're just like cut into the stone, like little like cubbies.
Are they empty?
Yeah, they're empty.
Oh. All right.
So
what I want to do is kind of go around like the wall, kind of check for secret patches, like kind of go around,
okay.
hit the wall, kind of just take a step, hit it again, and kind of go do that all around the room.
Okay, so we've got Arnie looking through the hammock and stuff. We've got Oakenshield. He is looking for secret passages. What is Leopold doing?
Leopold's checking out that overturned table to see if there was anything like cool on the table that might have fallen over.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I was gonna do. I guess I'll just stand with my sling and lantern ready in case someone comes up behind us.
Good call. All right. So let me do some rolling behind the scenes. Just
Am I about to get shot in the head with a crossbow bolt?
let's see. What's your armor class?
Oh no!
So I rolled a 10 to. You wanted to get shot in the head with one, so I figure I might as well.
I
I
did
might as
not.
well. If you have a bard's tongue, you use it. All right. Let's see. The overturned table, Leopold, is. It looks like it was just like a whatchamacallit, like a little tiny like writing desk / where a person might eat a meal, like if they had a tiny apartment. But you do see some like words carved into it, but it's not in a language that you recognize.
Oh, I do I did change on the fighter thing. I do know common and dwarf.
Okay, so you know dwarf, but still not in dwarf. So, but it's
Okay.
not in a language you
Wanna make sure.
recognize, it's got a little bit of carving in it. For the hammock, it's a hammock. It's kind of been eaten by time. It doesn't look like it's would hold anyone at this point, but you don't find anything in particular in it. And then for Oakenshield, you don't seem to find anything that moves. In fact, when you're hitting on the walls, it's pretty damn solid.
Okay.
The
And I asked,
go ahead.
does anybody recognize these symbols pointing to the table?
I'll look at it.
I'm pretty sure you do, Tasso, because Oakenshield speaks Kobold, doesn't he?
Yes. Let me double check though.
I'm 99% sure dwarves speak Kobold.
Yeah, I do.
So it's written in Kobold, and it basically says like shiny scales were here.
Oh, it's graffiti. Okay.
So I go pretty much watch out for kobolds, basically, because looks like this was a kobold gang. If that makes sense.
Kobolds I think they come in a business. It's a business of kobolds. So
Like some fairies.
yes.
Oh yeah, what are pixies, by the way? Are those
Pixies?
like the
They're
tooth fairies from Hellboy?
pretty much. They're
Okay.
tiny fey folk. They fly around. They turn invisible.
Yeah, they're the things that almost killed me the first time I played with you guys.
It's possible.
Okay.
So it has been 50 minutes. So you guys have to rest for 10. So you rest unless you want to push it, but then you take negatives. It's up to y'all.
Let's rest.
Yeah, let's rest.
Okay.
We have a hammock that we can't use. We have a table that'll fall apart if we sit on it. Let's rest.
All right. So you guys are resting for 10 minutes. And, okay, 10 minutes go by. You guys have rested up, drank a little water, snacked on some stuff. Since it's roughly midday, everyone spend a ration.
Hey, how many rations would it take to get back to town?
It took you guys roughly a whole day to get here.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, after this day, we might want to head back to town.
Okay.
Because I only got 3 rations left. And I know with our luck, we're going to run into something big that's going to make us wait a day.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Okay. So, 10 minutes are up. What do you guys want to do at this point?
You guys want to keep checking these doors?
Sure.
All right.
Because, I mean, we are on the general direction of heading towards that waterfall.
Yeah.
So right now you've got 2 doors that are basically like right around you. So I keep seeing, yep, I see multiple ones targeting.
Let's do this one.
Okay. So are y'all doing anything in particular to that door?
I'm
Can
gonna.
I want to listen at the
Yeah.
door.
You're gonna listen? Okay. So that takes, everyone's got to be absolutely silent and you got to sit there for 10 minutes and listen at that door.
While they're listening, Arnie would like to smash it down.
Okay.
Arnie. Stop.
So Arnie's just kicking the door in. All right.
Arnie, stop.
Arnie kicks a
I
door.
have, Arnie has 2 rations. He needs to get back.
Oh.
Okay. So Arnie kicks the door in as you're like putting your ear up to it. And
That's another door added to the list.
And now we're besieged by slimes. Great job, Arnie. You're getting pushed into them.
So
What are we getting besieged by?
you're getting totally besieged by what is it? Totally besieged by insects.
Yep, that's what I thought.
All right. So Arnie, you go ahead and you kind of kick the door in, and you kind of fall into the.
Join.
Let me see. Hold on. Sorry, I'm having to do. Chris, is that you?
Yeah, that's me. I'm in. Just got to download Roll20. I mean, get Roll20 going.
Okay. Cool. He'll be here soon. All right. So, but we'll keep going. Chris, when you pop in, I'll catch you up.
Okay, no problem. So I have to go through the messenger to be in the. It's not the old Barrowmaze, is it?
No, it's a new one. So you should be in there.
Okay, I got it. I'll do it right now.
And so you kick in the door, and from Arnie's point of view, this is like manna from heaven. So as you kick the door in, you get pelted with a bunch of bugs that come and fall on top of you, and there's a whole bunch of them all over the room. You know, Arnie, for sure that these are pill bugs. They're about the size of your fist. Maybe not Arnie's fist because he's pretty big, but the size of an average, an average dude's fist. And they're like an orcish delight. They're kind of like orcish kids. They basically fry them up and they eat them like candy.
Yes.
So they're not incredibly nutritious, but they're a snack food. It's like you found like a room full of potato chips.
That's amazing.
And are they attacking us?
No, I'm talking they're as like aggressive as they're pill bugs. I'm talking they're not like hyper aggressive or anything like that. They're just pill bugs. So they just kind of look like little tubes.
What is under this tidal wave of pill bugs?
I'm talking it's not a tidal wave, but there's a lot of them here. It looks like almost an identical clone of Room 12. Same layout. There's no table in here, and there's maybe the threads of a hammock that are left. But that's pretty much it. But this room has a bunch of the pill bugs in it.
What I actually want to do is take a torch and throw it like in this corner.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of see if they react to the fire or heat.
The bugs?
Do you mean the torch that you threw back into 11?
Yeah, if I still have that one, yeah.
I'll say that you have it. You should have told me you grabbed it. It's just about worn out at this point. But yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, the bugs respond to the fire. They move away from it. They're not.
They're moving away from it.
Yeah, they're not attacking. These are like the equivalent of like snails, like or something like that.
They're docile.
Yes.
Yeah, Arnie would like to take a bag full of them.
Okay. So you just start collecting them?
Yeah. How
Wait a
do I need? Does Arnie need a number, or could I just say one large sack of?
I'm just gonna say you have a bag of snacks. It's really what you have. You have a bag of snack at this point.
I'm just wondering, can a pill bug get rabies?
I have different bags.
I think only mammals can get rabies in the real world.
No, I mean birds can get it as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Well, they get a form of rabies. It's not the same rabies that mammals get, but it acts the exact same. I think with the foaming beak, too.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to.
Nature's scary stuff.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
Hey, Chris, are you there?
I'm here. I just I'm looking for my guy. I don't see my guy.
I
Yeah,
just
I'm here.
assigned him to him. I just assigned him to you.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, I got him.
Okay,
Thank you.
no problem. You actually have a little bit more experience than that, but I'll give it back to you. I had a copy of your guy from here, but it doesn't have the stuff that he earned in the last session. So, but we'll get to it in a second. So,
Oh yeah, because I bought a bunch of shit. Yeah, that's right.
Yep. So you can either re-add that shit or just have the money because your character still has the money from it on him right now.
Yeah, same thing. Okay, got it. I understand. No problem.
Okay.
Keep going.
And I'll give you the extra XP from the last one when we're done here. Okay. So Arnie collects a thing. Does anyone else do anything?
I
I
want
think-
to do think.
Hmm?
That's 12.
Leopold starts opens a flask of oil and starts trying to spread it around the room.
You're just gonna burn them.
All right. So you start drizzling some oil around the room.
I think I'm gonna pick up 2 of the pill bugs
Okay.
and just like,
They won't fight you.
well, huh?
They won't fight you.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. Will they will they hold on to me if I just put them on my shoulders?
They might just like slowly walk down your arm and stuff. Like they're just bugs. Kind of like putting an ant on your shoulder. Like sure, it'll be there, but it might just start moving everywhere.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you got a couple bugs. All right, and then are you just gonna Leopold? You're just gonna light the room up?
As we leave,
Okay, that's fine. So as you leave, you kind of just like toss the
that
little
torch is still burning.
Yeah.
I throw it into the biggest pool of oil I made.
It's like embers at this point, but yeah, even embers are enough to light the oil, and then poof.
But, so how much more does my torch got left?
Your torch is gone at this point.
Yeah.
So that torch is gone. So you guys are back out in the hallway.
And my lantern is still going.
Yep. Are you gonna go and look at this other room down here as well?
You guys wanna?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So, what is it? The door is different than other doors. You just notice this straight out of the gate. Both this door and this door were older. They look like they've been in this forever. This door is new construction. This door is not that old.
Okay. I actually want to kind of look at the door, see if it's like a dwarven door or like some type of like construction trick thing.
Sure. Give me 1 second because that's actually a really good idea. So it doesn't look it doesn't match, is what I would say.
Okay, so
Do we know the characteristics of it, like of what race built it?
No. It looks like a door.
Alright.
When you're thinking of the Platonic ideal of a door, this is pretty much it.
I want to tell everyone like stand back, like go to the next square.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right
No,
up
it's-
here.
Yeah. No, it's a door like locked or no.
It is unlocked. So you like jiggle the handle and it's unlocked.
Okay.
How about we listen at it first?
Yeah, actually, let me force somebody to do that.
Okay. So
Listen to the door.
you're gonna spend the time to listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I roll with that or no?
Hold on. Let me get
Well,
caught
there
up.
is a listen at door thing.
So I roll it because you don't know if you hear something or not. Okay.
Uh,
So with your dwarven ears, you hear on the other side kind of like a
But I can't make it up what it's saying.
Mm-mm. It definitely sounds like some form of speech pattern, but it sounds like it's being muffled.
you want
Okay.
to step in?
I actually want to do something. Everyone step back. I go over here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then kind of like I want to open the door quickly and kind of stand back, like behind the door, but not in the doorway. If that makes sense.
Okay. So basically, you're just gonna like grab the door and the door pushes inward.
Okay. Then I'll kind of like push it out and kind of like hide behind the wall.
Okay. So what I
And,
want you to do. Oh, go ahead.
Leopold will stay right at the door so that when he pushes it open, I have my shield there, like basically giving him more.
Yeah, I'm going to
hide
draw my
behind.
sword and cover the door as well.
Well, you're not there yet, Chris. You're about to be there, but you're not there right at this moment.
Oh, I'm not even there. Perfect.
All right. So what I'm going to do is this is what ends up happening. So you've got the shield there to give him some extra cover and everything like that. Good plan. And he's jumping out of the way. So as soon as you open the door, this thing starts swinging down at you. I want you to give me a saving throw with breath weapon, but I'm giving you a +4 to the saving throw because of the shield and the tactics you're using and everything. It's just purely can you get the hell out of the way in time? Like you kind of knew it was coming and everything like that. So you could definitely get a big advantage on it. So you get a +4 to the modifier. So when you click on your saving throw, it should ask for a threshold adjustment and do a 4. Tasso, you got it?
You want me to roll it?
Yeah. You've got it on your sheet.
Okay.
Click. Breath weapon. Saving throw.
All right.
Plus
Well,
four.
hold on. Scratch that. Breath.
Breath attacks. It's right under find secret door.
Okay.
+4.
You do get a +4. What is your saving throw versus it? It's 13, so no. So even with all the preparation, the thing comes like immediately, like, and it hits you. You take a single point of damage, but your nose is broken. Like you've got and you got blood coming out of your nose as a giant sack that's weighted with probably bricks and crunched up rocks and everything just swings down and like hits you in the face. It is definitely not a deadly trap. It reeks of koboldness to you because you're a dwarf. Like this is just them like fucking with you, fucking with people, and making a trap just to like laugh at people because they think it's probably funny. So when you open the door, though, inside, in the corner, because we have to do, you see a bound dwarf tied up in the corner. Going.
Before. Okay. Then I want to just look around the walls or like the ceiling for anything else.
Okay,
Fortune.
you look around, like, you don't see anything in particular. Like I said, it was a simple swing trap, like very, very, very basic. But yeah, you're not seeing any, and it looks exactly like one of the other rooms that you've seen, like these little like living quarters. So
Okay. I go up to the dwarf and kind of just like take the what was covering his mouth off.
all right, you're here now. So Thondain, you're here. So the last thing you remember, Thondain, was you were drinking heavily, and you got real drunk. You wandered out into the swamp to take a piss, and then you got clunked on the back of the head, and then now you woke up here.
Wait, he woke up like 2 miles away
You woke up
from where he last was.
very far away from where he was.
Oh, my head! What the hell happened? Who are you guys? Who the? Give me my sword. I'll stab at thee. Who the hell are you?
Careful. Sound like you had an Arnie night.
I
Sounds like you toss out your dodge roll.
I say in Dwarven, and I got my dagger out, kind of pointing at him. You're the last person to threaten us, and if I was you,
So I will say, Thondain, you are looking back at a dwarf. So the dwarf,
Oh, okay.
you are both dwarves talking to each other.
Okay, then I'll speak to him in dwarf, and I'm like, where are you from? What clan are you from? Why am I here? Why am I bound? Release me at once.
we did not kidnap you. We just found you here.
I'm no threat to you, fellow dwarf. I have no quarrel. Please unbound me right now.
I kind of spit at him and kind of untied him.
How much health does Thondain have?
How much what?
Health.
Oh, I have 10 hit points.
Oh, wow. Okay. You have more than a level 3 cleric.
I'm pretty sturdy.
He's a
I
sturdy
think that's my
dwarf.
only good quality, sturdiness.
Okay.
So, what brings ye to, or why am I? What is going on? Does anyone know? Somebody answer my questions. I'll speak. I'm speaking in common now.
Arnie seeks money.
I'd assume kobolds kidnapped you, maybe? Left you here for dead?
Well, give me a sword, and I will show them what it means to kidnap a dwarf.
You have all of your gear there.
Oh, okay.
So
I guess they played some kind of prank on me, or what? I guess.
And, while all this is happening, I'm cutting open that sack that swung down and broke Oakenshield's nose.
okay. So you cut it open. It's got inside of it some broken pieces of rock. It's probably got maybe bits and pieces of a table that used to be in here, and maybe some fossilized feces. I think they're called corpolites.
Yeah.
Arnie would like to take the corpolites. No, I'm kidding. I don't really care about this.
Leopold laughs and says, Oakenshield's got hit in the face.
He got hit in the face with it. He got tassoed in the face with a
Pile of crap.
with a pile of crap.
Just my luck.
So, all right. So you guys are all here in a group. Yes, it was very railroady. Yes, it was very forced. But it's a game. So we're here and we're ready to adventure. So you guys have been traveling around, and it is now in game. It is 11. I'm sorry, it's 10:50. So you've got 20 minutes before your next break. So you have 2 game rounds or 2 game turns. What are y'all planning on doing?
Let's go from here.
What, 5 or 10 minutes to get into full plate armor, right, Ryan?
I'm not gonna worry about that. You're in it. Boom. Bing.
Oh, okay, cool.
They tied you up in it because
Never mind. Okay.
they couldn't figure out how to get you out of it.
Got it. Okay.
Would you like to join us? I mean, we're pretty far from any town.
At this time, I will offer my sword and my axe to your cause, if it be just. But I do have a lot of questions that will need to be answered at some point.
As do we.
Let's.
Arnie, here's you're a man of drink.
Oh yeah, I am a man of drink. I think that's my problem. I sampled the barrel of ale too much last night. I think I might have had a whole barrel of ale.
A huge old barrel.
Yes.
Okay, so just for context, what's going on right now is a tied-up dwarf is now joining.
He's untied at this point. So I will say it's just
now
a dwarf.
Is now joining a party with a very, very large half-orc, another dwarf, a fighter, and a severely charred cleric.
Yep. Yeah, if you guys want to describe yourselves to each other so that everyone kind of knows what everyone is, go ahead and do that. We'll start with Oak Shield. You go first.
I'm a dwarf. Your typical dwarf-like dwarf. Got a plate armor, shield, sword. Basically, that's my weapons. And yeah.
Okay. So we got one dwarf. Horace, go ahead and describe yourself.
I am a cleric of the Forge. Anyone who opposes the Forge gets burned in its bright glory. And, ashamedly, I have been as well. That's about it. I'm a very crispy cleric.
Yeah, he's a cleric that is not wearing any armor, and he's got burns all over him. Arnie.
Arnie is Arnie Ablegut, drinker of ales and slayer of doors. Arnie shall usually always go last and usually always get the kill that you need.
He's a kill stealer.
He is a half orc. That's important to note. And
Arnie hits pretty hard.
He's a half orc, and what?
Half orc.
Oh, also he made a deal with Zizimanter, who made him into a snake.
Yeah, he made a deal with a lich.
Yeah, he's got some Ophidian features. So he doesn't have ears, and he's got kind of like fangs.
So
Arnie also has 99 plus years of life. Arnie also has 99 plus years of life, so he can just live forever.
Arnie doesn't really know that, but yeah, he just won't die.
Seems like the first.
Let's see, Leopold.
Leopold is just he pretty much looks exactly like Gregor Clegane from Game of Thrones, the Mountain. Real big dude in heavy armor, short beard, short hair. Friendlier facial expression, though.
Except you don't like Arnie. Because I look weird.
Once again, retainers and things. People who don't know you get negative modifiers to interact with you, but your friends know you, so you're good. And Thondain.
I'm a typical dwarf with a sword and an axe ready for battle. I was recently looking for adventure in the Barrowmaze, but now I am without party and without sense of where I am.
Okay. So the one thing the party will let you know, Chris, because I'll at least make it, is that you are still in the Duchy of Eric. So you know you're not terribly far from the Barrowmaze. So you haven't been taken like across the world, but you're still in the Duchy. You're just in a different area of it.
So I would recognize my surroundings?
No,
You're like
not at all
from where you were.
It's like saying like I expect to wake up in Brandon, and you actually wake up in Tarpon. You're like,
oh, yeah.
I know where Brandon is, but I'm not near it. But it's not like saying you woke up in like South Dakota.
So it's definitely going to take a while for me to get my bearings, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So we've got some introductions. We got some stuff going. Are y'all planning on heading back up here? Or are you guys planning on heading out? Like, what are you planning on doing at this point?
I was thinking over here.
Everyone good on that? Want to go down that hall?
Yeah, I'm just following until I figure out what the hell is going on.
Okay. So it'll take you roughly 10 minutes to get to this point with your walking. So
yeah. We should tell the two newcomers what we found at the waterfall, right? And why we're in this cave system.
Yeah.
Save it. You guys will have to have an in-character break soon, so you can tell them on the break. So, but we've got 10 minutes. You see another shattered door before you, and then in this thing, you guys can, from where you're at, you can roughly see that. You can see that the door, the room actually opens up a little bit more. The roof is sagging, so it looks like it looks like it's got like a dip coming down in it, and bits and pieces of the roof have actually fallen and crumbled in the middle of the room. So there's a pile of like bits of roof and rock and things like that. It's probably maybe like 6 feet in diameter, or 5 feet. We'll do it for simplicity's sake, 5 feet in diameter, and probably like 3 or 4 feet high, kind of like rounded almost into like a pyramidish shape that comes down in the middle. So that's part of like the features that you can kind of see in the room.
You said it was 5 feet tall, the roof?
No. Like the pile of rocks that's in the middle of the room from the broken ceiling, it's roughly like 5 feet wide or in diameter, and like maybe 3 feet tall. The roof is sagging, but it's still, I'm talking all the, it's a 15-foot tall ceiling, or it should be if it wasn't sagging. It's probably sagging down to about 10 feet at the lowest.
So what you're
at its
saying
nadir.
is it's not structured down.
I'm describing the room. You could take it for what it is.
Arnie would like to use the 10-foot pole to brace the center of the ceiling.
Okay.
Would I know?
Hold on.
Could I look at it and know what's causing it to sag?
Hold on. Let me get to Arnie, and then I'll go back to you. So
He doesn't do it yet. He wants to check with the team, but that's what he wants to do. And
he's running it by the team. All right. I want to take my pole in there and brace it. Okay. You're taking a look at it. It's from what you discovered earlier. Like it's dwarven ideas, but something else's craftsmanship, and they just didn't craft it well enough. So it's sagging. If you want to roll, if both the dwarves want to roll construction rolls, they can.
Yes, please.
Just roll rock. Sag.
Roll a d6. It's not the really rock. It's the roof is caving in.
Okay. Oh,
No, I don't have that. Oh yeah, that's right. You took off that skill. All right, I remember.
I'll put it back in later. Just roll a d6.
Okay, got it. Coming your way.
Should be 1 or 2.
You got it, Tazo?
5.
Yeah.
So it's I'm giving a little bit of a bonus here. Oakenshield, you think as long as you guys don't do anything like super rowdy in this room, you should be fine to just cross it. The roof is sagging, but it's whatchamacallit. It's not sagging. It's taken a long time to get to where it's at. You don't think it's just all of a sudden just gonna come down. It's pretty obvious, but take that for what it is.
So I relayed that to the group.
So what you're saying is we shouldn't put a pole under it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not that we shouldn't, but we don't need to necessarily.
Yeah, pretty much.
Artie would like to move in shadow, or move silently and look a little further.
Okay, you can definitely do that. So when you guys take another step up and kind of peer in, you can see down here.
Arnie asks if there's anything further over to the right or to the east towards the waterfall. If we remember any doors leading up towards that way.
You have everything on the map that you remember seeing.
Okay.
I haven't recovered anything, is what I would say.
Yeah.
So what are we planning on doing here, group?
I guess I say in the common, if we move slowly, we should be able to make it to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys gonna go?
Is there anything in the room that we can see from here?
Not that you can see, no. Besides that pile of rocks. Basically where 15 is, there's a big pile of like rocks and debris.
I kind of go right here, but I want to kind of go with my shield up facing like the rocks.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
you kind of want to search through the rocks, don't you?
Yeah.
So you're moving around the rocks, or you're going to the rocks?
Well, kind of go here, then kind of go here to the corner.
Okay.
I like have my shield up,
Okay.
kind of like towards the rocks, just in case there's something is hiding behind there.
Okay. So you move down. You are here in the corner. Anyone else doing
Okay.
anything while Oakenshield's going that way?
I think.
If
Oh, sorry.
I'll take you one at a
Leopold
time.
sees what he's doing and does.
Yeah. Go ahead, Caleb. Yep.
Leopold sees what he's doing and goes and does the same thing in the other direction and tries to get like here, so that
Okay.
he can look this way.
Okay. So you guys are catty corner to each other.
Arnie moves here because he likes to break doors.
So Arnie's moving to the door. Okay.
Don't you dare break down that door. You're going to bring this whole room down on top of us.
And then
I think I'm going to move here and then here and basically just like not move closer to the rocks, but take a closer look from where I'm at.
okay, so you're looking at a pile of rocks.
Trying to see if there's anything shimmering from inside from the light from my lantern.
Nothing that you can particularly see, but it is a pile of rocks. So the only way you could do it is either to pull rocks off of it or stick your hand in it.
All right. I'll be right back.
Okay. So you guys are kind of facing the corner. The rocks aren't doing anything. I'm going to, in general, move the token to there.
So we.
Real quick, hold on 1 second. Let's see. Thondain, what are you doing right now?
I assume it's difficult terrain, right?
No, only that spot where the 15 is. That's the only spot that
Okay.
would be difficult terrain.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take my time and sure-footed my way to the door, and I'm gonna disregard the rock at 15.
Okay, so you're just staying away from it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So right now, let's see, Leopold and and Oakenshield are watching the pile. Do you guys have like your crossbows pulled, or you guys have like your? I guess you said you have your shield up.
Yeah.
Oakenshield.
Shield in my sword.
Leopold, what are you doing? Are you leveling a crossbow at it or what?
Leopold's been carrying his crossbow
Okay.
at the ready.
So I'm going to assume you have your crossbow at the ready, unless you tell me otherwise from now on.
Yes.
So that'll be the thing. Arnie, when you get to the door, it is stuck.
All right.
So
I'm going to use the pole to brace the middle of the room.
Okay, so you're going to go to where the pile of rocks is and kind of try to brace the and put the pole up there to brace it.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So Arnie moves over, goes to the pole, and goes to the rocks and starts like kind of trying to stick the thing up in there and go like that. Okay. Things happen pretty quickly. So what ends up happening is you hear like a rattle, like a like a snake's rattle. And what is it? It's gonna viper out basically and try to strike at Arnie, because it is within basically the piles there. Leopold, you have your crossbow at the ready. That gives you an attack pre-combat because you have your crossbow there. You may take a shot at the cobra before it can strike Arnie.
Save me, Leopold.
You get a plus.
Whoa! What's
when
happening?
When you roll,
If I miss, do I?
If you miss very very badly, you might hit Arnie, and that's a might. But if you do get a +1 to hit because you're in short range. So when you hit the attack button next to crossbow, it's going to ask for a threshold modifier. Put a 1 in it.
Arnie believes in you.
Wait, so what's happening?
All right.
Hold on 1 sec. Well, I'll tell you in a second, Gage. I want to resolve it real quick.
There it goes.
Bam. Okay.
Good damage too.
Good damage. So you hit because it's not hard. It doesn't have a lot of armor or anything. It's a snake. So pa, and it goes to strike at you, Arnie, and splack. It gets basically crossbowed down.
We got Deadshot over here.
And you're able to kind of brace your pole. You're not 100% sure, Arnie, what would have happened if you got bit. You're like, I got so much crazy shit flowing through my body. I don't know what would have happened. But
I might have just robbed you of a great experience.
You might have. I got so much crazy so much crazy snake shit in my body. I don't know what the hell's going on. But yeah, so it basically the snakes and it rattle and dies and is dead.
Well, I'm glad we have Deadshot on our team, so we can count on you again.
So I assume you reload up, Caleb.
Oh yeah, of course. Trying to look as cool as possible while I do, because that was a really good shot. I'm very happy about it.
He's very pleased with himself. Okay.
I want to go up to the door then.
Okay.
And kind of try to break it down with my crowbar.
With your crowbar?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do a open doors check.
Aw.
One.
Okay, you managed to pop it. You hear a groan, like a and a piece of like maybe the size of like a thumb, like falls onto the pile, like. And you see a hallway.
All right. Arnie would like to move out of the room that is about to fall on his head.
All right. So y'all move into this hallway. I'm going to move you to here.
Wait, did we just trap ourselves in?
It does an
Possible.
elbow into another room, but at this point, it's been another hour, so you need to rest for 10 minutes unless you want to push on.
Let's rest and we can tell them about everything we've seen here.
Okay.
You did say there was a character thing coming up.
Yep. All right. So what I want you to do is go ahead and you can talk real quick in game. I'm going to hit the restroom real quick so you can explain to them kind of what's happened. I will be back in about 3 minutes.
I'll do the same.
So basically what's happened is we were trying to get to the top of this waterfall right here because, the only way to describe it is, there's most likely some dwarven artifacts up there and like a dwarven engine powering something because, down here is a, dwarven ice artifact that basically makes the water extremely cold, and up here is pouring out excruciatingly hot water.
We don't know if it's dwarven, but most
No, we know that the artifact right in here that we could not pull out is definitely dwarven.
So how did you end up in these like rooms?
So we came
That's
into
a good
cave.
question.
There was a cave entrance right here, and we just started following it, and we've gotten this far.
Oh, got it.
I think he meant how we got on this journey.
No. Like, how did you go from the waterfall to 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15?
Oh yeah, Arnie found this cave entrance while we were getting some water for our canteens over here.
Oh, got it.
And figuring out what the thing was in here.
Okay.
Yeah. So we do not know what this is. A and 3, we have no idea. We have no idea what C is.
Okay.
But B is like
Well, no, we do know what A and 3 are. We went in there, remember? It's
What
a
is it?
ruin.
What was it? Sorry.
It's a ruin that had nothing in it.
All right.
It was a place where we just took a break. And if you saw on map A, the one before, Caleb, you saw it, right?
Yeah.
You remember the ruin that was labeled number 9 and had a star in it?
No, I don't remember that.
Well, basically, that was the only ruin that we looked inside of, and it had a statue of sorts in it. We couldn't really tell what it was because we didn't move inside it.
Okay, I am back.
Also, B is a pathway up a mountain, pretty much. A very steep,
Yeah.
a steep trail that follows the X's.
Mm-hmm.
And the water from the waterfall was not poisoned? You guys tried it already?
Yeah,
No,
we already
it was
tried
good.
it. It's
We
just
needed it.
It's just the waterfall water, like the water that's actually coming down from it, is
Hot.
imagine boiling hot water, like if it pours on you, you're getting 2nd-degree burns.
Yeah, I got it. And then but it's cold by the time it gets to the bottom.
Right,
There's
because
something in there,
right here, there is a artifact that chills everything around it down almost to freezing temperatures. So by the time it reaches here, and like here and here, the artifact has already made it a nice, cool temperature.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do have some cold water though, but it might be
By
warm.
now, it's probably room temperature.
Yeah.
But that room
it's not cold
fell
water.
down.
It's cool water right now. So it's gone from cold to cool.
I'm changing it then.
All right.
That room fell down, right?
The
15?
No.
Oh, it didn't? Okay.
No, the room did not.
So we didn't find anything under the rocks besides a snake?
Besides, no one really looked. So.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, you guys are in this hallway. You have a door in front of you. What are we doing now?
Tasso isn't back yet, so we should probably wait for him to get back.
Give him 2 seconds.
I'm
Could
here.
I go and check the rocks?
I'm here.
Oh, hi. Alright. We just realized that we didn't check the rocks, so if someone wants to, we can, but we could just keep moving forward.
I'd rather not stay in room 15 just in case if something happens. The roof doesn't collapse.
Yeah, this might be load-bearing rocks.
What do you mean?
If we mess with the rocks, we might destabilize that whole room. It looked kind of
Well, the rocks were
precarious.
falling from the ceiling.
It's possible.
They weren't supporting the ceiling, though.
There was a rock the size of a thumb that fell down off of the ceiling so far.
But that was also when he kind of like crowbarred the door open, the whole room groaned.
Ooh.
And that's with your 10-foot pole bracing it. By the way, you don't have your 10-foot pole right now.
Okay, yeah, it's still bracing it. All right, I'll take that out then.
So I think we should press on to find an exit in case that room collapses. We don't want to be trapped in here.
Oh,
Very true. How about we tie a 10-foot rope to Arnie, and I check the rocks, and then we stand here. If anything bad happens, we pull Arnie out.
You can do that. That's
10
definitely...
feet. 10 feet is doable. Party.
I'm talking, are y'all going to do that now, or are you... Okay. So are you going back?
Well,
Is that the...
No. I'm asking the group if they want to do that.
Sure. I mean, if you want to look
like
at
I
the rock,
said, I'd rather not stay in room 15.
Yeah, I think well, how much room is between that tip of room 10 and this? How much areas between these two?
Probably 30 feet of rock.
Oh, God, okay. Because, like, I just want to have a way out in case room 15 collapses.
Well,
And what I'm thinking a way out would be is I have a lot of mining equipment.
Arnie is suggesting standing at the top right entrance of 15 to not be stuck.
Well, I was thinking, well, what I really want to do, it's going to take a while, is actually go back to the waterfall and climb up it. see the entrance.
That's scalding water.
But I'm saying I will climb up the mountain, like next to it.
Okay, so we've done some planning, but what are we doing now? Otherwise, I'm going to keep doing the ticking of time because we got to keep this going forward.
How
So,
about
what are we
we
doing
keep
right
going
now?
through the cave system? Because I'm gonna assume. Remember that thing on map A that we could go up on that side? I'm gonna assume that goes to the dwarven machine.
So Thondain and Leo, we're kind of relying on your input too. It's
If you won't look at the rocks, that's fine. But we're already here. We might as well just keep going through this next door.
Yeah.
I think we should proceed. Whoever built this cave system probably built an exit
Yeah, I
further.
agree.
all right. That rules against me. We're going with the team then. Let's go. Keep it
Okay.
moving.
So
I'm with y'all now.
moving forward, you have yourself another stuck door.
Okay. Well,
I've
go
got
ahead.
this one, guys.
Can you assist? Is there assist in here?
Here, watch out. There could be something falling from the top.
That's true. There could be. Leopold, if you want to go ahead and take a crack at it, hit that button.
Can I borrow your crowbar?
Oh, yeah.
Mine.
Here you go. I'll give it to you. Arnie gave it to you.
Does that give me a modifier?
Yeah, it gives you a +1.
I can open it. I have a open stuck door 4.
Arnie actually prefers to open doors. He's really good at lockpicking.
Well,
He's
he
smashing them open.
So
quote unquote lock picking.
it pops open.
Nice. Good job.
What's on the other side? Oh
Okay.
no!
So what you
That
see
doesn't look good.
is a room. It's got tons of graffiti in it, and it's got a lot of the graffiti is in various languages. So there's a lot of stuff like, Gomlin was here, and and you might see in Kobold like something like dumb humans are dumb, and all sorts of different graffiti and everything. A lot of trash and litter. So there's a pit right here, and it's open. And then right here in front of the pit, like there's a throne.
I want to look from the door, the ceiling, and the walls around it.
So you're looking. Oh, you're examining the door, like the door frame and everything like that.
Standing at the door, like right
Okay.
here, and checking the walls and the ceilings.
Well, you have to go and inspect them. Like, you can't just you can look at them from a distance, but if you're trying to get like a roll out of me to discover something, you've got to go and inspect it and manhandle it.
Well, I want to kind of see if there was any creatures in it.
Oh,
around, like on the wall.
On the walls?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take a look around. You don't see any creatures readily there.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
real quick,
ready
hold on.
my sling.
So that's Tasso. You're readying your sling. Are you doing anything else?
There was nothing on the ceiling, right?
Nothing that
No.
he seems to notice. The world is full of danger.
I'm gonna. What?
I said the world is full of danger. Otherwise, this game wouldn't be fun.
I'm gonna take a glance at the ceiling and then try to figure out, take a closer look at the throne.
Okay, so you're headed over to the throne to examine it. Cool. Let's see. Leopold, what are you doing?
I'm going to go listen to see if I hear anything down inside the pit.
Okay, so you're going and
Wait.
looking and kind of examining the pit. Okay.
Is there a pit in front of the throne?
Yep, directly in front of it. Big old pit. And
Maybe
then,
I'm not gonna go near the pit.
okay, you can choose not to go near the throne if you want. Let's see,
Yeah.
Thondain, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go see what the throne is made of. Like what what kind of race created it? Like
Okay.
what it's.
And Arnie, what are you up to?
Arnie would like to back up Thornden.
Okay, so you're going over there and taking a look. All right. So Arnie and first off, let's go to Leopold. So Leopold, you're looking and like hearing down the pit. The pit's about 20 feet deep. And even with the poor lighting here, you can see glints of metal down at the bottom of it. You're thinking there's probably some spikes down there. You also see that it's not just like an open pit normally. There's a trap door there that's sprung open currently. So on the side, you see the two flaps of the door that, in theory, if they were to prop up, they would match the floor. It would be harder to detect what's going on. So that portion is there. Thondain and Arnie, you're looking over the throne, and I put throne in quotes. I'm talking it's slightly ornate. It's like your grandma's, kitchen or dining room table, fancy kind of chair. Like it's probably a little more ornate than a normal chair, but it's not like super grandiose, unless that's the way y'all's grandma rolls. It's not like the most grandiose thing that's ever been. And the one thing that you guys notice almost immediately as you're searching it over, you can't not, is there's a button there. There's a button on like the right hand, like on the armrest, like right underneath it where you can click a button. So
I think I'm figuring out what this place is.
and then the other two are kind of standing back and watching. I'm going to put the party token in here, and nothing in particular happens.
There's a door up here, right?
No, that's where the throne is. That's the marker for the throne.
Oh, okay. Can we look behind the throne? See if there's anything behind it?
Sure. Are you going to go over there and look?
Yeah.
Okay. You go over and you walk over and kind of take a look, and you see a crack basically along the wall. It's almost completely obvious. It's been disjointed a little bit, and it looks like you could possibly slide it to the side if you wanted.
Hey guys, you think you can help me move this throne out of the way?
Is the button depressed?
I said sure.
Hold on, let me. He had a question. Thondain had a question. What was it? Is the button depressed? Was that the question?
Yeah, because the trap door has already been sprung. So is the button released or whatever you want to call it? Is it already been pushed?
It's on a toggle. I'm talking theoretically, you could toggle it back.
Okay.
Depends on what you want to do with it.
Well, I guess I'll help move the throne. I guess.
Okay. The throne's actually stuck there, but it's the wall behind it that slides.
Ah. Oh. Okay.
So
then, can someone heavily armored slide the wall? Because I have no armor on me, and I'm not about to get stabbed.
Arnie would like to push the button.
You want to Arnie pushes the button? Is that what I heard? Arnie, you're going to push the button?
Yeah.
Okay, so you click it. It's a dead button. Like you toggle it and toggle it and toggle it. And you hear a little bit, Leopold. You hear some groaning from where, like, around the area that you're listening. But it sounds like almost like metal scraping on metal. You know what I mean? Like something there as he's toggling the button.
Or whatever
Let me shine my lantern.
whatever
down
gears
there.
and chains are in here.
Let me shine my lantern down there.
As you're holding shining the lantern, like it's rusty spikes at the bottom.
But,
all right. Leopold, you were saying something.
Is there anything impaled on the rusty spikes?
Not that you see. Let's take a look. I don't believe there is. No, there's nothing down there.
What a disappointing pit trap.
Yeah.
I want to open up that door behind the throne, but kind of like stay out the view when I open it.
So you're opening up the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Why is this place full of stuck doors?
Because all doors in D&D are stuck.
Sorry.
Because all doors in D&D are stuck or locked.
I mean, because, like, I'm just looking back through the rolls, and I'm just seeing open stuck door, open stuck door, open stuck door.
It's just the way... Remember, the dungeon is trying to kill you. The dungeon does not want you to live. The dungeon is trying to kill you. So you open up the door. There's towards the end of the hall, like right where the 17 is, there's a large stone table. In the room, it looks like there's some shelving that's in it. There's like a cupboard that's in it. There's like a kind of like a big bureau in it. And there's some chairs that go around the big stone table. But the room looks like it's been ransacked 6 ways to Sunday. There's stuff thrown all about. The bureau's actually slightly tipped over, and the chairs are have been kind of upended as well.
Yeah, I just realized what this place is.
What is it?
This place must have been like a. I'm either guessing like a not really a castle of sorts, but it must have been a some type of royalty, maybe kobold royalty or something. And basically there could have been a revolt or something with all the doors broken down and the ransacked treasure room.
Well, by the way this is construction, kobold isn't this smart to do this and make it almost dwarven-like.
So
Is 17 a dead end?
Yes, there's nothing, no other ins or outs, basically, of it. So, but, yeah, there's all that stuff in the room that I described.
well, you guys want to head in or check for traps?
Hurry.
Actually,
I mean, after seeing this throne room, I think we should check for traps.
yeah.
Okay.
But I highly doubt it though, because it looks like a escape kind of route for the king.
I think it's a treasure room, like a hidden treasure room.
Who and how are searching for traps in this area?
The doors?
Well, I'm taking my sword and kind of poke in front of me.
Okay. And you're headed into the room?
Yeah, but slowly.
Okay. What is it?
How about I
Thondain?
just-
Are you going to back him up?
Sure, I'll go in and I'll look around.
Okay, Dwarven Bash Brothers are headed in shoulder to shoulder. Anyone else heading into the room?
I think I'm. Can I check for traps by using my sling and throwing a rock to the far end of the room?
No.
Okay.
You need to examine things. I'm talking if it was a very specific kind of trap, maybe. I'm never going to rule out all the everything that would never ever work. But in general, to search for traps, you need to be able to be right there where it's at.
Alright.
And so I got the dwarves going in. Leopold, are you going in or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Leopold's going in.
Arnie's not.
Arnie is not. So Arnie and Horace are going to stay in this room with the pit.
Yeah, sure. I'll stay out here too. Well,
okay. So you guys move in. You're slowly going forward. Tapping your sword around, doing stuff like that.
You guys might want to light a lantern.
I have a lantern. Go ahead.
All right. So, whatchamacallit? Thondain lights his lantern, and you guys are traveling in. Let me do some rolling here real quick. Okay, so you managed to kind of creep your way in. You don't see anything. You don't find any tripwires or anything like that, any loose tiles, anything as you're kind of moving along the path, and you are in the room.
Okay, so can I examine the stone table and see if there's any type of hidden compartment or something?
Sure, you can do that. Thondain, what would you like to do?
I'm just examining. We're still in 7. We're all in 17, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I'm just I don't know. What is this place made of? Is the lines that go through the whole thing, that's elevation, right?
Correct. You're in a box canyon.
A box canyon. Okay. Oh, I gotcha. I'll just examine the rock walls and see if there's anything odd.
Okay. Looking for stone tricks and stuff like that. And Leopold, what are you doing?
Actually trying to. So this place you said was really ransacked. So I'm trying to put the chairs back at the table and trying to not tidy up, but at least organize the room enough to make it easier to search.
Okay. So you're kind of moving everything around and everything like that. Both Leopold and Oakenshield, please roll a d6 for me.
Poison, I'm guessing.
Okay. So what is it? Both of you kind of you guys are kind of looking around and you're setting stuff up and blah, blah, blah. And you both are hey, and you both kind of point at the same time. Under the table, it's built into kind of the side of the stone table. So imagine the stone table is probably about 8 inches thick. And there's actually a little compartment that if you press on it, it hinges and kind of opens. And can open up. So you kind of notice this ever so slight crack in it that you could theoretically push and it would open into a compartment on the table.
What I'm thinking?
Open it?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You two open it. You're all right, we'll both do it together on 3. 1, 2, 3, and push it. It pops open. There is a sack in there that looks to probably be filled with money. A small sack, like a pocket size kind of sack. There is a liquid vial in there, a potion, and there is also a ring.
Give me the ring!
You're not in us, so.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of take the gold, give it to what's it? Thondain? That's with me, right?
Leopold's with you.
Okay. I kind of grab the load bag, kind of like someone kind of sneaky towards handing to Leopold, grab the gold ring, and trying to like put it in my pocket.
Okay, so Leopold, he hands you a bag of gold, and he puts a ring in his pocket.
Is there any defining info on the gold on the ring?
What do you mean, is there defining info?
Like, is it just a basic ring, or does it have any?
So it is a ring, and
Flourishes.
the ring basically has it's like multicolored. So it's like intertwined bands. So like the general band is gold, but then it's been like kind of like in a swirling pattern along it. It's almost like a rainbow that runs along like the whole ring.
Hey, Paso?
Then who's with us? Who's the other person in the room?
The other person in the room is Thondain. So Thondain, the three in the room are those.
So
Um,
I pick up the potion thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, hey, we found a potion.
It matches the previous potion that you have.
Okay.
It's
and
that cool
do you know
blue
what kind
color.
of potion that is?
No.
Well, it was blue.
It's a cool
So
royal
I'm gonna
blue.
first I'm gonna count the gold in this sack.
Okay.
But
It's about 50 gold.
hey, there are 5 people. We can split 5 ways.
Perfect. And so I start divvying up 10 gold pieces to each person.
Okay. Everyone gains 10 gold.
But hey, Tasso,
Yeah.
I think I know what that ring is, and I would really like it if I could have it.
Let's check it out first. Have someone
I have absolute certainty as to what it is, and I really want it.
let's have someone check it out first.
Fine, okay.
Plus you don't know I got the ring.
Yeah, but like, are you really gonna hide that from everyone?
Oh, I'm going to say something,
Okay.
but not now. That's
Okay. So what are we doing now?
Is there anything on the throne of note?
Like I said, it's slightly ornate. It's a little gauche, but you know, it's got that button. That's the key feature on it.
What is it made of again?
It's wood.
Hey, Arnie, you think you could break off that side where the button is, so we can see what it's connected to?
I guess. Do you want to do it?
I mean, you're stronger than me, which is why I'm saying you could.
Okay.
And you have something that can actually chop through things. Wait, do I have a wood axe?
I do not have a wood axe.
No, I do not. I have a pickaxe. So, you have a sword, right? Do you think you could just chop through it to see, like, if there's any connecting bits to it, or if it's just, like, a random button that someone decided to just slap on a chair?
It's probably connected to the trap door right here.
Yeah. Like, if there's something in there, I want to know about it.
Arnie does not want to get electrocuted.
Fair. Okay, never mind then. So,
All right.
what else is happening in the treasure room?
That's pretty much what's happening in the treasure room. You guys, have where it's at right now.
So I guess that's the end of the, what do you say, box canyon, right?
Well, it's
Oh,
the
no,
box
there's a
canyon's
lot more to
outside
it.
in essence.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
These catacombs.
So I go back to room 16,
Okay.
and I go ahead. Let's head out now. Back to over here.
Arnie would like to get tied up right here and then get yanked out in case anything happens while we're leaving.
So
check.
what do you guys find in there besides the gold?
A potion, like the one we found earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And he put a ring in his pocket.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just kind of pull it out.
Yeah, I know for a fact what it is, and like it's a flawless ring. And like I'm not gonna metagame, but like I want to metagame.
Well, don't metagame.
You guys check everything in there? Because, like...
Yeah, we didn't
Alright.
find anything else. We did.
Yeah, we looked pretty hard.
You sure we should leave through the collapsing room, or
Well, we
Well,
got to
then
go
we-
somewhere.
the way out?
That's the only way out.
Who the hell made this place?
Someone who probably didn't think that the room would collapse.
Let's be really quiet while we go through the collapsing room. We don't want to make anything collapse.
Okay, so you guys are going to start moving.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, junk. Don't do that. Don't do it.
What's happening?
Hold on. There we go. It's not my favorite. Hold on. Yeah, I'll have to do that later. Okay, select. The problem is that's the only thing about Roll20 is if you accidentally click that you're on like a different layer, like you move the whole map and then it becomes unaligned and then you have problems. So
Oh.
all right, so you're moving back to there. Arnie, are you gonna go ahead and pull your pole out?
I suggest against it.
Arnie would like to check the rocks because we haven't done that yet.
Okay, you're gonna go look through the rocks.
Yar.
Stick your arm down in
Carefully.
there. Okay. You guys can spend some time digging through some rocks. So you dig through the rocks, you don't find anything of note.
Alright. Then I guess let's go back to the entrance, rest up, and maybe
Since Arnie's here, can Arnie tie a rope around his pole and then while he's here try and pull the pole?
Sure. You gonna do that?
does anyone else have rope besides me, or am I the only one?
I have 10.
I have some rope.
Arnie has
Okay.
10 feet of rope.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna go ahead and just attach a rope and pull it.
Wait, you mean the
I will-
nearly frayed rope?
No, I have 10 feet of good rope.
Oh, alright.
And then, so the pole is, I assume, here.
Yep. And then you're just gonna tie it off and yank it.
Isn't that 20 feet?
Here, yes. From here to here?
I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna stress it too
from
hard.
here to here.
Arnie, go ahead and
Sure.
do a strength check for me. I just want to see something in particular. So just click the button next to your strength. Boom. Yeah, you got it. So you just pop it out. There's a little bit of like a groan, and then you just drag the pole over to you, and you're good.
Nice.
And then y'all are gonna head to the entrance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or maybe like right here, and is it going to be time to rest up when we get to here?
Pretty much.
So how about we go back to A, maybe, and search through those 4 buildings, those 4 ruins that we didn't search through earlier.
You can. I'm talking. That's a possibility. I'm going to say that you guys rest here, and then are you headed out? Is that what the group consensus is?
Yeah, I think we're done here. Let's move on to the next location.
Because what I'm assuming is, the climb that's like up the mountain in this area on B and on A, map A. I'm gonna assume that comes all the way to the waterfall right there.
All right, give me 1 second, because things are happening. Here are my hastily thrown together.
Okay.
So, all right. Go ahead and I'm going to pull this over. Where are y'all? There you are. Go ahead and pull your characters onto the map where you can see. Because as you come out of the cave, you see 2 people standing before you.
Oh dear. That doesn't look good.
And I think I see everyone, but there we go. There's... the only thing I don't like is that the grid on this is terrible. I had to throw this together quick. I didn't have one prepared for this. So, all right. There we go. All right. So as you come out, and this is you exiting, so you got to imagine that the cave entrance is back here about 10 or 15 feet, and you're headed out into that kind of forested area. You kind of notice 2 people that are standing there, and they're looking right at you guys.
Are they humans?
They are definitely humans.
Arnie says, "Oh well, maybe someone else should say something."
I can do it. I have the highest charisma out of the bunch of us.
Gage, let Arnie talk if Arnie wants to talk. So Arnie can talk if Arnie wants to engage with people.
Oh, no.
All right. So we're gonna let people do that. All right. So there are 2 guys standing there, and they're looking at you, and they're like, "Hello, how are you guys today?"
Good. How are you guys? What you doing here?
Greetings.
I kind of want to walk up maybe 10 feet, kind of right there,
That is not 10 feet.
That's a little farther than 10 feet, my friend. Go
That's
about
like 40.
go back even more. Even
I'm
more.
not sure how.
Like right here.
Yeah, that's about right. Right. Yeah. There you go. You got the map. You can use the little arrow thing. So that's about where you're able to get with 10 feet. And they're like, "You guys are new around here, aren't you?"
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I don't even know where here is.
Yes, very.
They're like, "Well, you should be handing over anything of valuables that you might have. We kind of run this area. So, if you could, please empty all your pockets. Go ahead and, hand over all those valuables and things that you found in there. We'd really
Do I
appreciate
have
it."
a slingshot ready?
Can do what now?
Do I have
Arnie,
a slingshot ready?
Arnie tosses him the dead rabid raccoon.
I kind of said, hand you what now?
Your valuables.
As a raccoon flies over your head.
Yeah, so a raccoon goes right around, here.
Nice.
They're like,
Oh, that's
we don't
beautiful.
we don't really want this to get violent. So we understand where you're at with all this, but we really don't want this to get violent.
I'm like,
It won't.
Well, then don't make it violent.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't-
over shield.
Um,
Who's the
We're not being violent.
I don't know if you speak math, but there's 5 of us and 2 of you.
What would our
Don't
mother
say that. People are going to come from the trees.
They're like, we're just gonna ask one more time, and then then we're just gonna take it from you. I'm sorry.
I'm going to step up to about here.
Okay.
Or like here. And I'm going to say, how far do I need to be to use fear?
Cause fear.
Yeah.
They're within range if you want to, but yeah, if you start casting, tell me, because that's a process.
Yeah, I'm going to start casting.
Then I kind of want to go up.
Okay. Hold on.
I want this to go without combat, so I'm literally just going to try to put the fright of the forge into them.
All right, so we're gonna pause. No, go back. Go back. Go back.
I'm going to ready my crossbow.
You're about right there. So shit's gonna go down. So shit's going down. So once he starts casting, they're like, nah, man, that's not happening.
Oh god, I knew it. They're gonna come down from the trees.
All right.
Not super big on the spell casting, huh?
Oh god, there are a lot of them, aren't there? Are they wearing leather or?
They're all wearing leather, and they have shields, short swords, and bows. So as soon as you start casting, these guys rustle in the trees, and they have bows, and they are going to go ahead and start taking some pot shots because they were readied basically for someone to kind of take a violent action. But my 2 guys,
this isn't violent.
My casting is violent. Casting is always violent. There is never a non-violent casting. So what I'm going to allow is my 2 crossbowers, Thondain and Leopold. I'm going to allow you to take shots before combat because you have your crossbows readied.
Please keep these 2 off of me.
Who are you attacking? I need to know that.
Me?
I'm talking to the 2 guys that can take crossbow shots.
I'll shoot one of the guys in the trees.
Well, there's 4 guys in the trees, so
Oh, the early
I'm going for this guy right here.
the early guy. One of the
Didn't
two
like
guys in the
Didn't
early
like his
tree.
mouth.
okay. So you're shooting the guy that you didn't like his mouth, and then Thondain, you're shooting one of these guys in the tree.
Yep, you got it.
Cool. Take your shots. You're both within close range, so you can add +1. If you
whoops.
if you didn't,
Add a one
I'll
to
add
that.
it for you.
Add a 1 to that then.
Yep. So that's a hit.
Oh God. How much damage can crossbows do, like, max?
6.
Oh. Okay.
Two good hits.
What's even better is I have +1 to crossbow damage.
Oh yeah, you do.
So, did you add your +1 for range in, Caleb?
Yeah.
You did? All right.
Well, I added a one to the attack.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so yours barely misses. So it basically squeaks by this guy's ear. The one in the tree does get hit for a single point of damage. But I will say that because he's in a tree and he got hit with a crossbow, I'm going to make him have to make a save. Otherwise, he's going to fall out of the tree. And he rolled a 20. So he's good. He's fine. He takes it like a Marine. So
Oh no.
he gets. So you've got 4 arrows coming at you. Because
Me?
yeah,
Specifically?
yeah, 'cause
Oh God.
they don't like casters. Like, I'm talking, casters are dangerous. Like, they cast hold person, they're dead. They cast sleep, you're dead. Like, they don't know what you're doing. You're casting, so they're gonna shoot you, kill the caster. That's what you do. So I need you to do 4 rolls. What's your armor class?
8.
8.
Uh-oh.
That's good.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
Because I'm burned, I can't use armor.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you too. I'm the healer.
so
I know
no.
this is the deal.
go ahead and roll 4 times. You need to roll because it's 8. You need to roll 10s or better.
Oh God. Oh no.
10s or better to dodge, my friend.
That doesn't sound very
a
good
coin.
for me.
Go ahead and roll. I need 40-20. Let's go. None.
1.
Oh, 10s are better. Yep. So 10 does count. So 3.
Uh-oh.
Oh God. Oh please, please.
You take 10 points of damage.
Huh?
You take 10 points of damage as
I'm
3
down.
arrows sink into you.
I'm down.
How much life did you
I'm
have?
immediately down.
How much life did you have?
I had 9 health.
Okay, so you're at -1.
Yeah.
Roll a d6 for me.
Oh God.
Actually, yeah, roll a d6. So 6. So you're struck in the head. And go ahead and roll a d12 and add 2.
So I want to get lower, right?
Yep.
Oh God, that's not low.
Okay, so okay, so you basically get cracked. Basically, you take an arrow to the chest, an arrow to the leg, and then one cracks you in the skull, and you pass out. So you're passed out, and we'll go from there. And then now we start regular rounds of combat. So let's roll.
I'm already down.
Let's roll initiative. So we'll start with Caleb. Go ahead and roll a d6. You're a new guy, so roll initiative. I do side initiative, so whoever gets higher. I got a 2.
Oh, so just a D6?
Yep, just roll a d6. You guys got a 3, so you guys can either go first or go second. Your choice.
I think
Let's
we
go
should give
for it.
Boris a potion. We have 2 of them.
It's not a health potion.
We don't know.
What do you think it is? What potion do you
No.
think it is?
I need actions
No
for the
It's
round.
blue.
Let's go. Actions,
I wanna
actions,
move
actions.
I want to move up here.
Okay, your movement, you can move. You can double move and move 8 squares. Yeah, do your
Well,
little.
this is me.
Yep.
Can I move up and attack from and reach there?
You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the maximum your attack range is. You can then move up 4 more, but you won't be able to attack.
Okay, I would do that then.
So there you are. Unless you want to move into the middle of them.
You are
I
surrounded.
You want to move here?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you're at. All right, let's see. We'll keep going around the horn. Arnie, what are you doing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Arnie can move quite quick. Yeah, because you're only in chain. You can still make an attack if you want.
I attack last,
Are
correct?
you using your pole arm? Okay. And let's see. Leopold,
I might need some help.
what are you doing?
Do I have?
Who did you name?
Oh, Leopold, are you there? Caleb?
Oh, hey, sorry. Yeah, my internet's being weird.
Okay, no problem.
So, I can move 40. I think.
You can move 40 and attack, or you can move 80 in just an all-out sprint.
So, if I moved right here, would I be able to attack that guy, or am I still? I'd
You're
have
still
to be
one
like right up on
yeah,
him.
you have to be one more square up.
Oh,
there
you
you
can
go.
attack him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to move to here, and I'm not sure how the action economy is. As I start to run, drop my crossbow and draw my sword. Would that take up my turn?
No, that's fine.
Okay, so
Are you
as soon
using
as I go, I drop my cross.
Are you using a two-handed sword or using a regular sword?
I'm using a two-handed sword.
Okay, so you will attack last in the round. So you will go after all of them. Pole arms and two-handed swords go last.
Okay.
So you can move up to them, but they're going to get to do things, and then you get to attack in the very end. So that's
Can I change my answer now?
sure. That's fine. You want to use regular
I'm
sword,
drawing my short sword then.
short sword and
Yeah.
shield. Okay.
I'm drawing. Well, it's not a short sword, but just
Yeah.
regular sword and shield.
Yep. Sword and board it. All right. So you've got sword and board. You can go ahead and make an attack.
How is it going to work with him attacking someone in a tree?
What is it? They're using bows, so they're not that high in the tree. They're mostly using it to hide, not really using it for some huge supreme advantage.
Trying to cut his leg off.
Trying to get his leg. Almost. You basically cut, and he moves his leg right at the right moment, and you miss with that attack. Thondain, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to move up.
I need some help.
1, 2. Can't really tell the squares. I think that's 4 squares. I'm not really sure.
That sounds
And
about right.
I'm going to throw a hand axe at the guy that I hit for 1 point of damage.
Okay, go ahead and toss it. It is no modifier for range.
Okay, got it. All right, so hand axe.
Yep.
Boom. No. All right. No, I don't think I hit.
No, you do not. So it gets caught up in the branches.
Oh, great. That'll be fun to get out later.
All right.
Do I have a fatal wound on me?
No, you do not, actually.
Okay.
No fatal wounds. You're concussed. and you're knocked out, you're concussed. All right, so they're going to do some attacking. What's going to happen is Oakenshield, I want you to roll your defense for these two guys. With your armor class, they're getting +2 to hit because they're flanking you. So you're going to need to roll 5s or better. So go ahead and roll 2 attacks at 5s or better.
Just 2.
2d20, please. Boom, boom.
Nice.
So they take their short swords and they're pounding on your plate and on your shield, but it's just not connecting. And then we've got our bow guys. So the bow guy that you both attacked, he's going to go ahead and attack Thondain, and the other bow guy is going to go ahead and attack. Actually, he's in hand-to-hand. He can't shoot with the bow. So he's going to strike you with his short sword, and the other bow guy is going to shoot at Thondain. So each of you roll a d20. What are your armor classes?
Mine's a 2.
A 2. So you are going to need to roll 4s or better to not get hit. And what's your armor class, Leopold?
2.
2, same. So just roll a d20. Oh, he stabs you. So you're basically looking up, and like he basically sees like the gap that's in the neck area, and he stabs down at it. You will take 1 point of damage. So he basically just cuts you along the side of the neck.
This is but a scratch.
'Tis but a scratch. And the arrow goes wide. These two archers are going to go ahead and they are going to shoot. Their buddies are in hand-to-hand there. They're also going to go ahead and shoot at Thondain as well. Go ahead and roll 2 more, Thondain.
2 more d20s, and I need a 4 or better. Got it.
Correct.
Okay.
Boom, boom. So, yep. One of the arrows just goes wide. The other one sticks into your side, but it doesn't make a deep penetration. So you've got an arrow sticking out your side. All right, my polearm and two-handed, or no, just my polearm because he switched to regular sword. Arnie, go ahead and make your attack. That
Bam!
most assuredly hits. Which one were you attacking?
That.
Okay. He is dead. So Arnie basically like flips the polearm around, just slashes, and like the guy's got leather armor on, and it just cuts right through it, just glaives and cuts him right down like mid chest basically, and he's like, and blood's kind of coming out of his mouth as he falls down, and his friends are like, "Holy shit!" You can tell they're not like they're used to like people just giving up or they have the advantage. So, okay, new round.
This is a human, correct?
These are humans, yes. These are good old fashioned. You recognize these guys, Arnie? This is like was your trade. These guys are brigands. They're just
nice.
All right. Let's
human kill.
Go ahead and roll. Thondain, go ahead and roll a d6 for me for initiative. I am going to roll a d6 as well.
Well, you win.
Maybe. We'll see. I do win. So, so the guy that you initially shot at, and you were like, this guy's got a mouth. He goes, "Let's get the fuck out of here!" And it's like, and he starts running away. Because his buddies just got killed. They failed their morale test like nobody's business. So they move out. Both of you get to strike him. And you both can add a +2 to the threshold modifier.
+2?
Yep.
Arnie as well?
Yep, Arnie as well.
Arnie don't need no modifier, baby.
So, Oakenshield misses as the guy
Dead.
dexterously like moves out of the way, and he's like, "Ha ha!" And then Arnie just like cudgels him, and like you see his head like roll, like rolls across the ground. These guys have to hop down out of the tree, so they hop, boop, hop, boop, hop, boop, hop. Boop. And that's their stuff. That's all they're doing. They're getting down out of the tree, and they look like they're going to beat feet. They're turning and trying to run away, but it is you guys' action, and you can do as you see fit.
How far is it from this guy? From me?
Yeah, Arnie, why don't you go kill them as well? The two that Tassa wants to go kill.
I don't think Arnie could get that far and still attack. Can he?
You sure? Yeah, you could. You could get.
If he can,
you
then I'm-
have a lot of distance.
I was right here.
Yeah.
Arnie can move that far. It's about 20 feet, Tasso.
Oh yeah.
Mine's easy because I know they're running away. I'm just gonna go grumble, grumble. Gotta find my damn axe in the stupid damn tree. I hate damn trees. So I'm gonna go find my axe.
Okay, you're just like, you're letting him run, and you're just like, where's my friggin' axe?
And that's
Can I attack?
You can go ahead and attack Tasso if you want.
Can Arnie attack?
Arnie, yeah, it won't matter. You technically go at the end of the round, but you guys are going at the end of the round. A 13 hits with damage, that will take him out. So basically, he's like running away, and you slash down his back.
God.
Bow! Arnie rolls a crit and does max damage anyways. Literally cleaves the dude in half. These guys have 4 hit points. Like they're not exactly the beefiest characters. They work under surprise. And Leopold, what are you doing? We might have lost him.
I'm gonna swing my sword at the guy that stabbed me.
Okay. Go ahead.
So only one will be left.
Any modifiers to that? Because he's running away?
2. 2 for the running away. No. Unfortunately, he's just booking too fast for you, and he's just moving. But you might get to take.
I have a question here.
Sure.
So, I want my attack to be higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher.
Yeah.
Nat 20 is the best.
Okay.
So if you look at the chart below,
I
right
want
there,
my armor class to be lower.
Right.
you want your armor class to be lower, but you want
Okay.
your attack to be higher. So if you look below, it's got the matrix of your attack. So if you had rolled a 10, you would have hit armor class 9. If you would have rolled 11, you would have hit an 8. And then as it goes down all the way. So if you'd rolled, a 19, you would have hit an armor class 0. You rolled a 7, so you didn't even hit the lowest armor class.
How do you hit an armor class of negative? How do you hit an armor class of -1?
It depends on what your pluses are.
I got
A 20 always
AC
hits.
is 3. My normal AC is 3.
A
My
20,
nat 20 was a 23.
yeah, 20 always hits.
That's
So that's a rule in the game. A 20 always hits, and a 1 always misses. Those are like the 2 things that are always do. Let's do initiative. Horace, go ahead and roll initiative, even though you're unconscious, but roll it for the group. I got a 5.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
Oh,
1, 2.
You expect an unconscious man to get up and start chasing some brigands? Why is he stretched?
I accidentally grabbed the token and stretched it. They don't have much armor.
How fast does he run?
They move pretty quick
Boy,
because they
he's
don't
in
have.
leather.
They're wearing really crap armor. But you get a strike at each of them, Leopold, if you want to attack them both because they're leaving your threatened area. So if you want to do 2 attacks, you've got it. Ooh. Caleb, you there? Might have lost him. I will see. I will assume that he is attacking them.
He's phased into the ether.
And dead.
Nice.
So you would cut them both down right as they're like leaving these squares. Okay.
So I guess I did nothing in that encounter.
You did not.
Well, you got unconscious.
That's something, actually. He's got a point.
Yeah, I didn't get fatal wounds. That's something.
Oh, somebody's back.
Yeah, Caleb.
Hello.
Hey, you back?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My internet connection's not keeping up.
You
No
killed
worries,
2
brother.
people.
I rolled for you.
Awesome.
You took them both as they
Exactly.
left your square. Just and cut them down. So that's that for
Well, that's
those
exactly
guys.
what I would have done.
Yeah. Well, it was an
I'm
auto attack.
unconscious,
You are unconscious.
and I'm the healer.
That is something you are.
Arnie would like to search the bodies.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see
same
if they
here.
have any healing potions on them. I could really use one.
While we're doing that, someone could probably tend to Horace's wounds, or try to.
Well, I don't have any fatal wounds. I'm just unconscious with 3 arrows sticking out of me.
And all I'm going to be able to do is pour oil on him.
And then light him on fire.
Pour oil on me, light me on fire again.
Well,
For
I
the
was thinking
Horde.
more like, I mean, I don't, when all you have is a hammer, you know?
He's got a point.
I can tie you up. I think that's going to help.
Arnie would like to search the bodies. Yeah.
All right. Give me 1 second here because we're doing. I've just got to look at something. Okay. So you do manage to find stuff. It looks like Arnie, you find on them a sack on one of the guys that is covered in blood.
I'm pretty sure it's his blood.
It's
Yeah.
not.
What's inside the sack?
It's
What's
dried
inside the
blood.
sack?
Oh, it's dried blood.
It's dried blood.
What's inside the sack? Oh,
money.
sorry.
Lots and lots of money.
Well, I guess we have a new bag.
Yeah, how much? Can
Oh,
I-
hey, Eric, you can go get your raccoon back.
Yeah, really.
It's got about 1,500 gold pieces in it.
Jesus Christ.
How about we split that between everyone?
You can do a hypothesis that they probably robbed this from someone else.
Or killed someone for it.
Yeah. in
Group
essence.
consensus. Do you want to keep all the money as one, like a sack of 1,500 gold, and then probably give it back to whoever we were realized lost it, or
Oh, yeah,
divvy
right.
it up?
Never.
That was that going
It-
to happen.
It
Divvy
has.
it up and
It
probably-
has like. It has dried blood on it, so it's safe to assume they killed someone for it, and it's safe to assume they killed someone a while ago for it. The
Well,
best that
Also-
we have is to search this area for corpses.
all right. So I suggest we throw we get the money and then probably throw the sack full of blood somewhere so we don't get accused of the murders.
Okay.
But did we? Is Sherwood back up now or no?
I'm unconscious
He's
with
un-
3 arrows sticking out of me.
Are you guys gonna tend to his wounds?
Okay. I'm going to do that now.
Okay, you're back up to 1, but you have a concussion for 8 days.
And
I
what
assume-
does a concussion do?
Your wisdom is treated as if it's 4, and
Ooh.
your spells will fizzle
God!
1/6 of the time.
Wait, and it's what?
Your spells will fizzle 1/6 of the time.
Oh my god!
Yeah, but that's only for 8 days. It's not that bad.
Well, he's also burned
I'm
for
gonna-
11 days, so he's just racking up like he's a burned, concussed, naked cleric.
Wow.
Did I use my cause sphere spell?
Yeah, that when you go to cast it, if you're damaged while you're casting it, it fizzles.
Can I use cure light wounds on myself?
Sure, roll a d6, don't roll a 1.
Arnie's going to divide up the gold, by the way. Give it
Okay.
to you guys. So 300 gold for everybody.
4.
Yeah, well, roll a d6, no modifier or anything. I want to see if the spell fizzles. So you'll get 4 hit points back if it doesn't fizzle. Roll a d6. Nope, it fizzles.
Hell.
He
So
said, "Don't roll a 1."
yeah, don't roll that one. So
Oh god, okay, I guess I got no spells now because I'm rolling again. Oh my god!
So your concussion has caused you to forget your prayers. And you're like, live the forge, and it's really good, and by and power, and his might, Vulcan is man who is power, and then it just doesn't work. So
Are you kidding me?
no, I'm not. I'm not kidding you at all. These are things that
I
I'm not
want
kidding
to,
about.
let's go to that one room that we spent that one night last session.
Yeah, let's go back to that room.
Okay, hold on. Let me switch the map here. So,
I
Or
assume I
we
found
could-
my act, right, Ryan?
yeah, you're able to recover it.
What
Ryan?
map is this?
What's up,
Oh.
Arnie? What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to make it clear that I was dividing up the gold.
Yeah, so everyone
Yeah,
gets 300.
300 per.
Boom, boom, boom.
How much gold was it?
1,500.
300 for everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys going to try to go back to town, or are you going to just try to go back to where you were last time?
Let's just go back to that room.
Yeah. Go to back to that one room.
Okay. So for our new people here, they don't know where that one room is. So,
It's in the top G right here.
so
Jeep.
you walk across. This is the other half of the box canyon. So you
Yeah.
walked across.
And these are the 4.
Yeah, we're going west to east, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
we're
gonna-
going over here.
It's going to take you about a half hour to get over there. So your fight took you 10 minutes, and then a half hour to get back over there, 40. And then, so you're walking across, so you're making it all the way over here. Okay. And,
Oh god, we can get into a fight with this. Oh,
yeah,
Phantom
you can.
encounter.
So this is because Chris, you weren't here earlier. This is a big wall. So imagine kind of like the wall
Boxing say.
in Game of Thrones. Not nearly as big. It's and it's made of stone, but it's that kind of a wall. There's a walkway here, if you look, that goes through it. There's also some rubble on the side because it's been collapsed partially on each side, and these 2 G's are like doors that enter it. that enters some of the fortifications that are like kind of within it.
Okay.
And you guys move back into this room in the top corner. It's up here if you guys don't see it.
Arnie sealed this door with.
Yep.
And this hallway has fire stains covering it.
Burn marks. So are you guys going to camp out for the night? Is that the plan?
So goblins also scurried up this little chute right here, this ladder.
Yeah, right there.
So are you sure this is a safe place to camp if the goblins just like scurried up that little
basically, we kept on spiking up the doors, like this door right here, while we stayed in this room, and nothing got in.
Yeah, we stayed the night and basically nothing got in. We also had a dog at the time.
Well,
so
if you were here before and nothing got in, I can't really argue with that.
Yeah,
logic.
we were here for like 2 or 3 nights, right?
Yep.
Same with you. But
So
what time is it in the game?
It's around noon.
Okay.
You could
Maybe
you could in theory
some
make it
of us
back to
can
the town
explore-
ish.
Wait, we could make it back to town?
Possible. It'd be dark when you're coming in, but it's possible. As long as
How
you don't.
about how about we go to the Ent Woods, right?
The Entwoods
next to the
the
town?
Entwood is farther. The Entwoods is miles from the town.
We'd be going into
damn it.
Bogtown too, correct?
Yep, you can go back to
Here
Bogtown.
tonight, for now.
Yeah, but it's just Bogtown.
Bogtown taxes.
Right here.
Yeah, Bogtown taxes.
You
Yeah.
only have 1 HP. You need to.
Yeah,
at
let's
least get-
spend the night here.
Okay. Is everyone in
But,
agreement that they're going to
so
stay here for the night?
rest of the day,
Is a yes?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys can stay here for the
you
night.
wanna-
You guys want to set up a
do you guys wanna
rotation or
put your
anything?
pieces on the board?
No, I do want to earn the day, go out hunting.
Oh,
We
yeah.
could head back tomorrow morning if that's easier. I feel like, or we could just go back tonight. I'm on the fence of it. It doesn't really necessarily matter towards me.
Yeah, I think it's better for Sherwood if he rests up today, then head back
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Head back tomorrow. But the
Alright.
thing is, after we can we get to Bogtown and then to the capital tomorrow?
No, not in one day.
Could we get to the forest, the Entwood?
In theory, yes.
I don't necessarily know why
Then
we
let's head to the Entwood instead of Bogtown, because what you guys don't know is Bogtown imposes heavy taxes on adventurers, basically like
These guys are.
40% of what they get.
You guys have become like young Republicans. Like, we don't want to pay taxes on anything. We earned our money.
And
screw the state.
And the what is it called? The tavern. It's 50 gold a night.
Well, maybe that's because you guys made a bad impression. Because you guys walk in there with some dick swinging swagger.
That was kind of Arnie.
I will say,
Leopold says that all taxation is theft.
yes, Leopold is very libertarian. Like, Leopold doesn't believe in any form of social services. This is the
I mean,
medieval times.
like,
I will.
Should be mediated through contracts.
So,
Hey, Professor.
all real quick, in order to get experience, at least for non-monster experience, you need to get to civilization.
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's go back to town.
Tomorrow.
Let's rest up. That's what I'm saying. Let's rest up for just
Yeah,
one
rest
night.
up and then go back to town.
So the theory is you're going to rest for the night, and then get up in the morning and head back to town.
Yes.
Possibly. Or the Entwood and then to the capital.
Why do you want to go to the Entwood?
Because the Entwood doesn't impose taxes. And doesn't cost 50 gold a night to sleep.
Have you seen the Entwood? They don't have the infrastructure the town has because they don't collect taxes.
See? There's no roads. All right, so you're going to rest for the night. Are each of you going to take a shift?
Yeah, I'll take a shift.
Except the
I'll
cleric.
take a
I
shift.
assume the cleric is sleeping.
The cleric needs his rest.
Okay. Let me
Arnie can
roll.
take a shift.
Let's see.
So like a four-man shift, 4-man watch.
All right. So the night goes by peacefully. That is nothing like that. You gain 1 hit point back. Anyone who's injured, you get 1 hit point back for resting for the night.
So you mean just me?
Well, no.
I was missing one.
A couple
I was
people-
missing 3.
Yeah, people were hurt.
Okay.
So 1 hit point back if you were hurt. And then we are headed back to Bogtown.
Do I roll to see if I get my spells back?
You can memorize spells. If you cast them, they might not work.
So 1 and 6 for you, right?
No, I mean like the do I have to roll because of my burns?
No, you've now powered through that. Like I just was making you do that
okay.
the first time, like to do that, but you now have the ability to get your spells.
Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna try to use 1 cure light wounds,
Roll a d6.
and I'm gonna have 2 other spells be cure light wounds, and then the last one be cause fear, because cause fear is amazing.
Okay, roll a d6 for me. Boom!
How's
Finishes.
killed?
It's amazing.
That concussion.
It's that concussion really sucks. So
A
you,
cleric with
Screw
4
it.
wounds.
Screw it.
all right,
Finally.
all right, and roll a d6 plus 1 for how many hit points you get back. I'm gonna have to build you a macro for that spell because that'll be easier because that spell's pretty common. So
5.
All right, so you get 5 back, so you should have 7 at this point.
Yeah.
Nice.
But your concussion is not gone and your burns are not gone. You still have a week left with a concussion. And you still have 10 days left with the burns. So, all right. Are you guys headed back to Bogtown?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's head back to Bogtown.
Let me roll.
I need to get someone to translate these runes.
So no encounters happen on the way back to Bogtown. So that is good. You have made it to civilization. Now I can give you experience for all the shit that you've earned.
Yeah,
Because
really.
it's been a while.
That's
All
like
right.
3 run.
It's been... Because you remember you guys found all those jewels at...
23 gems, yeah.
with the troglodytes. All right. So I'm going to do some experience here. So give me... So we're going to probably wrap it here for the night, but give me a second to do XP. So that will just take me a second to do some calculations.
Real quick, I missed the internet for me cut out after you had no encounters on the way to Bogtown.
Oh, I'm just saying.
We're getting XP for gold and other miscellaneous fortune items, treasures.
All right.
I hope we get 900 XP.
How much?
Yeah, so we
Nine-
made it. We made it to Town pretty much unscathed. And
How much? I need How much do I need to get to the 4th level of being a cleric?
It should be on your sheet.
6,000?
Should be on your sheet.
It just says 0.
Hold on.
The next level?
Yeah, it doesn't tell me how much.
I'll tell you in a sec. Just let me do some calculations.
Okay.
So that is.
You know, the only thing that screwed this cleric up was my absolutely pitiful roll for health. That was the only thing that screwed this cleric up.
Too much time studying. Should have been lifting like Arnie.
He's got a point.
You don't have health either.
Very true.
Okay, so that's for all of that. Boom, boom. Divide that. There's what, 5 of you?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So everyone gains 1,088 XP.
1,000 and what?
88.
88.
Now remember, if you have a 10% bonus, add your 10% bonus because that would be an extra 108 XP. Or a 5% bonus if you have it. The dwarves should have the 10% bonus. The fighter should definitely have the 10% bonus. The cleric should. The only one who doesn't, unfortunately, is the orc. The half-orc does not.
I'll level up.
Can I go and have fun on the town?
You can. Are you guys going to sell those gems?
No.
Yep.
Let's wait until we get to the another
Yeah,
save.
let's. Yeah.
Well, we'll deal with Bogtown next time.
Because they're gonna, yeah, this Bogtown's gonna tax us to death if we try to sell those gems here.
I actually have a Bogtown map now.
Nice.
That's Bogtown. So that's where we're gonna end it, is with the Bogtown group. So
Professor.
How many experience? How much experience is it to level 4 of cleric?
cleric 4 level cleric level 4 is 6,000.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Professor, I'll level up.
Lucky.
I only need 1,600 more for it.
And let's see, Chris, you should have an extra what is it, 118 XP
Okay.
from
I'll fix that now.
yeah, from your
From before.
previous stuff.
Okay. By the way, what happened to the sanity?
The sanity.
Yeah, remember I had 2 sanity?
Yeah, you guys rested for a week, so it's down to 1.
Okay, good. And you said 100 and what?
18.
18. 15, 16. Got it. Oops.
Okay. So I think that's everything. Can anyone think of any other questions, concerns, anything like that?
Since I level up, I need to everything else to level up.
All you got to do, because it's your character sheet, so you've got it. So shift your level to 4,
Yeah.
which I just did. Oh, wait, now 44. That's not right. Boom. And that will up everything. Like, it'll up your saving throws. It'll up your pluses to hit. It'll adjust everything automatically, which is awesome.
Okay.
The only thing it doesn't do is your hit points. So you need to roll 48 and add 8. So do that.
Okay, hold on.
So 48 is 21 plus 8 is 29. So your max goes from 26 to 29.
Oh, come on.
It is what it is.
Hey, at least you don't have 9 health.
That literally did the bare minimum.
Dude, at 48 plus 32, 41's the most you could have. It's not like you're trailing by that much. You have 29
Yeah,
of 41.
That
42.
level, I did the bare minimum since you let us reroll 1s or 2s.
What is it? I just do you re-roll all your hit dice every level now. And I think that benefits you in the long run.
Yeah.
So, and then our 2 new people, you guys are halfway to 2nd level already. So,
Yeah, a little past halfway.
Yeah, a little past halfway.
So, yeah, that's the thing that happens. Like, you go delving, you get a little bit of XP, Y'all came in on the day where they dumped treasure, or they got treasure back to civilization. Then you get a big dump. But, last week I think they got like 19 XP because all they did was fight a couple little things and a couple goblins and stuff like that, and that was it. And then,
I kept on getting downed.
yeah, those brigands in grand total were worth 120 XP. So they weren't worth anything. But the 1,500 gold they had, that was worth 1,500 XP. So the money's where it's at.
Wait, what about the jewels?
I already cashed in the jewels. That's why you guys got so much damn experience.
Oh, alright.
So that's why that happened. All right. Any other questions, concerns, stuff like that?
No, I mean, I'll throughout the week, I'll just put the stuff that I had on the sheet before and
yeah. If you're in Bogtown, you can buy equipment and things like that. So you can buy stuff. Like I said, we'll deal with some of that next week. If you want, you can go in and take a look. I definitely have the weapons chart. I can show that to y'all. The ye old fast packs, the weapons and armor costs. That's there. So.
What happened to the cord and donkeys we had?
Gone, remember?
Before?
All you guys had was what you were carrying. All the people you hired, you don't know what their fates were. All of that. You're just like...
we probably should go back to that cave system, shouldn't we?
Probably not the best idea. It didn't work out well for you last time.
Yep, we have more people now.
It's true. So yeah, you guys can hire some hirelings here if you want. You can do a couple things. So there's stuff that can happen. But, all right. I hope everyone had a good time. I like that we have a bigger group because I think that works out much better. So I hope everyone can make it on Tuesdays. And we'll try to keep it as a rule of if I can get 3 players, we're just going to go, and that's what we'll do. So 3 players, and we will keep on going. I think, and if y'all want to talk on Discord, you can definitely use the Discord that we're in right now to chat and plot and do whatever you want to do. So, and if you have any downtime actions you want to do, you can send those to me as well, and I can do some downtime. I don't know if you guys are going to want to rest for a while, just to get your cleric up to the point that he can function.
I think we're gonna go to the capital city and rest.
Okay.
So that we don't have to face heavy taxes and.
Well, we'll do some role play in Bogtown next week, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
All right. See you guys.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem. You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good one.